Hey everyone, ELD here, nerding out with you about very specific magic rules here. Today it is cost reducers and how the casting of spells actually works. It feels very intuitive most of the time in Magic, but when it comes to cost reducers, sometimes people are surprised at just how beneficial this can actually be. So let's take a look at the actual rule, 6012F. Basically, you're going to add extra costs, remove the costs, make all your payments, and then at the end of this, once the total is determined, that is locked in. So that is really what we're looking for. The effect is locked in, the cost, I should say, is locked in, and from that point, changes, for example, with affinity, no longer impacted. So it's really has to be done that way. Otherwise, you're basically stuck in a loop. So if you have, for example, a Lotus Petal and you're casting a spell with affinity, Emery costs one less for each artifact, or just like actually printed on there, Thoughtcast, Thought Monitor, you can actually set your total and then sacrifice Lotus Petal and be able to pay that as part of the cost. So when you sacrifice for Emery, for example, you could just have Ancient Tomb and a Lotus Petal and just turn one Emery, no problem, because you're going to sacrifice the petal to pay for the blue. Tomb takes care of the rest. And even though when the spell's on the stack, you don't have any artifacts left, it's still been locked in. So that's the core point there you want to be aware of. We want to take this idea to the extreme. Let's take a look at something that can happen with goblins sometimes. So let's say you're sitting there on turn 3, kind of stalled out. You have last turn, you cast a goblin war chief. You have a Skirk Prospector and the war chief and play with 3 mountains. Well, you can actually just cast Muxus there. You can announce the Muxus and then sacrifice the goblin war chief and the Skirk Prospector. You only cost 5 because of the war chief, and then you get 2 mana out of your goblins. So out of nowhere, with just 3 mountains, you can just be bombing this 6 casting cost goblin and potentially winning on the spot. So that's the difference when you understand this rule. You can make plays that are very unexpected and potentially win games that other people won't. If you enjoy these type of videos, let me know, and I will be sure to find more obscure rules to go over to up your game. And let me know in the comments if you have any specific rulings that you want me to make videos on. Thanks for watching.